9 months, gross motor, subscale, changes position from lying on the back to sitting. 2. A 15 centimeter diameter ball and a rattle, loud sound. Test and judgment criteria. 1. Lay the child on his or her back or stomach. 2. The examiner encourages the child to sit by using a ball, rattle, or by clapping. Pass. The child is able to change position from lying down to sitting up. Gross motor. Subscale stands by holding on to furniture at chest height. 2. A 15 centimeter diameter ball or rattle, loud sound. The examiner places the child in a standing position by holding on to furniture at chest height and puts the rattle or ball on the furniture. Pass. The child is able to stand independently without leaning on his or her chest or using arms to support his or her body. Fine motor. Subscale picks up wooden blocks from the floor and holds one in each hand. 2. Two wooden cubes. Test and judgment criteria. 1. The examiner puts 2 wooden blocks, cubes, on the floor and asks the child to pick them up. Remarks: if the child doesn't pick up the blocks, the examiner can encourage the child by tapping 2 of them together. Pass. The child is able to pick up blocks from the floor and hold one in each hand. Fine motor. Subscale puts thumb and fingers together to pick up objects from the floor. 2. Small object about 2 cm in size. Test and judgment criteria. 1. Put a small object on the floor at a suitable distance from the child so he or she can pick it up easily. 2. Ask the child to pick the object up or demonstrate how to do it first. Pass. The child is able to pick up the object with his or her thumb and fingers, not using the palm. Receptive language. Subscale follows simple instructions with gestures. Test and judgment criteria. Make eye contact with the child and instruct him or her to wave or clap hands by using gestures. For example, mimic clapping your hands without actually clapping. Pass. The child can follow instructions by making efforts to lift his or her arms up and moving their hands, even if incorrectly. Expressive language. Subscale refuses by using gestures. Test and judgment criteria. Observe if the child refuses objects, food, or assistance from parents during the assessment, or ask the parents for information. Pass. The child can refuse by using gestures, for example, shaking his or her head, pushing away, facing away. Expressive language. Subscale imitates at least one familiar word. Test and judgment criteria. Observe if the child imitates familiar words during the assessment or ask parents for information. Pass. The child imitates at least one familiar word. For example, mom, go, plane, although speech clarity may not be intelligible. Personal and social. Sub-skill picks up food to eat by using fingers. Taste and judgment criteria. The examiner asks the parent if the child can pick up food to eat by using his or her fingers. Path. The child can use his or her fingers to pick up food to eat independently.